US and Japan begin exercising, including missiles that China calls a threat. Japan's Self-Defense Forces' 1st Airborne Brigade conducted training on January 12, 2025 at Camp Narashino Training Area near Tokyo. Seoul, South Korea, the United States and Japan begin 2 weeks of a military exercise. On Thursday, they will deploy a missile system capable of striking the Chinese mainland, a move Beijing has already condemned as a threat to regional security and stability. The Resolute Dragon exercise kicked off less than 48 hours after U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth spoke with his Chinese counterpart, Defense Minister Admiral Dong Jun, via video call in their first non-talks, which the Pentagon described as candid and constructive. The US-Japan drills also come just over a week after a massive Chinese military parade in Beijing, during which the People's Liberation Army showed off some of its newest missile systems, while leader Xi Jinping watched it alongside the Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korea's Kim Jong-un. The joint exercise will feature the US's Typhoon and Nemesis missiles, as well as Japan's Type 12 surface-to-surface missiles, according to a U.S. Marine Corps press release. The missile systems of varying ranges provide a layered capability to protect critical waterways, defend key terrain, and project power from ashore, the release said. The Beijing has already called out the deployment of Typhoon, also known as the U.S. Army's Mid-Range Capability (MRC) system, as the substantial threat to strategic security in the region. The US and Japan should respect other countries' security concerns and must not bring in the Typhoon intermediate range missile system, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun said late last month. The Typhoon system is capable of firing the Standard Missile 6 (MS-6), which can be used in ballistic missile defense, aircraft defense, and can also target ships at sea at a range of 370 kilometers (230 miles), according to the Missile Defense Project at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. It also can fire the Tomahawk land attack missile, a maneuverable cruise missile with a range of 1,600 kilometers (1,000 miles), according to the CSIS. It was first deployed to the Pacific for exercise last year in the Philippines in a move that was also condemned by Beijing. The Typhoon will be at the Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni at Japan's mainland of Honshu for the Resolute Dragon exercise, the Marine statement said. The Marine Corps release did not say where the other systems would be deployed, but did say the exercise would include Japan's southwest Iceland, which extends to within 70 miles (113 kilometers) of the coast of Taiwan, the self-governing island that the Chinese Communist Party claims as its own and has vowed to seize by force if necessary. The um, NMESIS and Nemesis system is a shorter range missile, about 150 miles (185 kilometers), that fires sea skimming missiles at naval targets. Japan's newly upgraded Type 12 missile has the range of up to 560 miles (900 kilometers), according to the International Institute of Strategic Studies (IISS). On Wednesday, Hegseth told Dong that the U.S. does not seek conflict with China, nor is it pursuing regime change or strangulation of China, according to Chief Pentagon spokesperson Sean Parnell. At the same time, however, he forthrightly relayed that the U.S. has a vital interest in the Asia Pacific, the priority theater, and will resolutely protect those interests, Parnell added. Dong argued, Haig said, to respect China's core interest and raised Taiwan and the South China Sea, according to the Chinese readout. High-level engagement. The call between the defense ministers comes as the US and China ramped up high-level engagement as anticipation builds over a possible summit between Xi Jinping and Trump this autumn. The Trump and his top advisors are quietly preparing to travel to South Korea in late October for the gathering of Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation trade ministers, three Trump administration officials told CNN. The summit is viewed as the key opportunity for Trump to meet with Xi Jinping. On Wednesday, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi spoke by phone. The two last met in July on the sidelines of the ASEAN Regional Forum in Malaysia. The Chinese readout said both sides considered the call timely, necessary, and productive, and emphasized the need to further leverage head of the state diplomacy to help the two countries manage differences and enhance cooperation. Meanwhile, the bipartisan group of the lawmakers from the U.S. House of Representatives will make the official trip to China later this month, marking the first such trip in over 6 years.